Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Today is Grand Experiment Day and I discovered something new and I wanted to show you because I think it's going to take one of our resources and use it in a different way. So this is what I started with. I took some Digikit pictures. These are just printable downloads that you get at my Etsy shop. I cut them all out and then I decided to use some modeling paste to make little accents on them. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna like bat around through a bunch of these. That would be fun. I'm using up my supplies. I'm feeling good. Life is good and all that kind of stuff. But then on my desk was also sitting some of this stuff. Nuvo Drops, liquid pearls. Haven't tried stickles yet. Maybe we'll try it together. But this is the Grand Experimentation Day. But I did do a few and I wanted to show you what happened. Okay, so initial one. I did this rose stencil, okay, this one in the middle, and I did the modeling paste, and then I accented it with the copper penny colored Nuvo Drops so it would show better, which is very nice. It's a relief, it's texture, it's very pretty, and I love that look. But I did one more thing too, and I want to show you. Okay, and here's a good example. This is a good example. I just used the Nuvo Drops and put it through the stencil. And I thought that came out really cool. Isn't that cool? Yeah. I mean, we're talking major possibilities here. So I want to play around with this idea with you. I tried some other ones here. What else did I do? Okay. I would say smaller. I don't know, honestly. I just happened to pull out my metal stencils because I rarely use them, but I thought this might be the perfect time to use them. But I think regular stencils will work too. But these are such small, tiny little things. I thought maybe I needed a tiny little stencil, you know, just putting the word on there. That's kind of cool. But then I thought, what if your stencil is bigger? And I had this stencil, which is bigger than a lot of my little Digikit pictures possibly, but maybe I could just use an edge of it. So that is what I did, and that's when I made this little guy. I know, right? That color, what is it? It is Nuvo Drops in color, it's probably gold, bright gold. That's what it's called, bright gold, crystal drops, but these are called Nuvo Crystal Drops. Nuvo Crystal Drops, that's what they're called. But I think you can use this with liquid pearls or anything where you're looking for a liquidy substance. Yes, get out your liquidy substances that turn hard afterwards. And if that happens, I think this process will work. So that was kind of cool. And I also tried it on another one just for fun, just to see what it would look like. Got that. I thought that was pretty. I think it is important if you're going to be using your stencils, no matter what, because this is liquefied plastic. That's the way I look at it. So it will, I think, adhere to your stencils if you don't wash them off right away. So I made a little bowl, and I bought these little milk glass style bowls in the thrift shop the other day. I don't know if you can eat out of them or not. I think you can, but I wasn't sure, so I thought maybe I'll dedicate this one to crafting because it's pretty. So that's just plain water. So when I'm done a stencil, I will either wipe it clean with a baby wipe immediately so nothing hardens on it, or I will dump it in the water bowl and address it later. I actually don't know if that'll work with the Nuvo Drops, so we'll try. Let me ruin my stuff, and then you take from it what you will. How about that? All right, let's make some of these. Okay, this sounds like fun. Yeah, I have to admit, I did get all excited about this morning. There was grand excitement in the air. So let me, now this, I love this lady. Isn't she pretty? She's just like, she's got attitude. That's right. She rules the roost, you could tell, in that house. Well, absolutely. Okay, so let's just do a standard basic one. Let's get take you nice and close. So you can see. And we're just going to use regular modeling paste. And if you don't have modeling paste, you can use spackle or joint compound. They will also work. But one of my favorite modeling paste is this one because it has the squirt at the bottom. It just makes it really easy to do. And then you need some kind of card, either a playing card or an old card to get into something, or an old credit card, something that has a sharp edge on it so that you can smear the stuff in there. Okay, so let's just try this basic one. Okay, and maybe we'll give her, should we give her a rose or the word? I'm going to put the word love on here just so you can see how this is done. It's a very easy process. And you may or may not have played with modeling paste before, but it's a lot of fun. Now this, because it's got the squirt, sometimes this stuff comes in jars and you have to use something to transfer it over here, but I'm just going to squirt some right on, whoop, sorry, whoop, there we go, right on here. So you can see, it's just kind of like, you just, and don't worry if you get it over a little bit, like let's say, you know, you got some in part of the stencil you didn't want, you can wipe it off pretty easily in the beginning if you move, you know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? So now I can take this and address it. That's right, we address it. Hello, where'd my little wipey go? Where'd you go? I just had you. Oh, what? Oh, I gotta get another one. I don't know, what the little desk gremlins around here, there's something, let me tell you. I know, just wipe this off. Or just this, you can definitely just dump in the water bowl and it will stay wet until you're ready to use it again. But just for video purposes, I will wipe it off quickly so I don't have anything stuck. You don't want anything stuck in your stencil or else your stencil won't come out right. Okay? And so then I'm just going to set that to, oh, now, yep, that's how it happens. It just, all day, all night over here, all day, all night. Isn't that pretty? I mean, that's just so pretty. I'm just going to put that aside to dry. And it just like adds a little flair. Oh, and if you can see, I got a little overage here. See, that happens, but you can just come along with your finger and wipe it off because it's still wet and it just comes right off. It's kind of nice. So there, that's all handled. No problem. And if you had like a little tiny dot and you can't get your little chubby finger in there, just take a, now where did I put it? Because I just had it in my hand. Nope, nowhere. I would take a little tweezer and just clear the area. Now I'm scrumbling for my tweezers. If they're somewhere. Hello, here they are. Okay, well, not that one. Not that one. Not this one either, but that's okay. We'll take what we got. We're not going to fuss. Okay, I'm back. I just got so excited. I just wanted to make these with you. And so yeah, like if you had a little, this is a nail file thingy cleaner, but you could just like take a little piece off like that if it was on there. So I'm just going to put that aside to dry. Very cute, very pretty. And adorable. Okay, so we're going to do another one. Oh, yeah, okay, we've got lots of tweezers now. And let's take maybe one of these. That's pretty. Okay, so I still have some on here, so I want to use it up. And maybe this one, I'm going to use this stencil. Let's try that one. Just put it along the bottom. I don't know, I'm just like randomly doing things here. I'm not pre-thinking, I'm just doing it. See what happens. It's all grand experimentation day. Fun experiments. That's what half of crafting is experimenting. I mean, it doesn't always have to be magnificent the first go-round. No, I mean, how are you going to ever discover something new? Okay, so this is traditional. That's kind of pretty, right? Yeah, I mean, that's just like a little extra something on there. And do that smooth maneuver, and that gets rid of any edges. I like that a lot. Okay, so now I've got his brother over here. Now let's try. All right, let me wipe this off. Like a good crafter. Now this, yeah, I think it is important to wipe these off because you don't want that stuff drying in there. Okay, let me back up a little bit. I feel like I'm in your face. Okay, there we go. Now, let's try some of the Nuvo drops on here. Now this is a lighter picture, so I think I can do one with the darker, which might look pretty cool. So I'll try the copper penny. All right, and, oh, I don't know. That's a nice little stencil we could use here. We got like a bunch of them. All right, let's try something random, like maybe this coming up from the corner, the edge. I don't know. No, maybe not. I got a lot. Okay, I got no shortage of these things. Yeah, I got a habit of collecting little things always. Oh boy, it's something, let me tell you. Okay, maybe I'm going to put that here, just for examples. You know, we just have something to show you here. Okay, so I put that down. Now what did I do? Oh, I still got this on here. I should probably use that up. Let me just put that on somebody here. She would like some love or something, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's give her a little fleur or something over on the corner. You can't see? Can't see? Okay, I'm moving. How about the top? Okay, just a little flower. Just got enough on there to do a little flower. Okay, oh, no, I don't have any on there. It's already dry. No, I got a little bit. Okay, all right, lift it up, go. All right, so that's what I got. Cute, right? Now I have that. I could either finger smoosh it away because it's really wet, or I could just scrape it off. It goes pretty easily, so yeah, I made a little mark, that's no big deal. But that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we have that. That's grand experimentation. Now this is pretty much dry, so I'm going to clean that off. Okay, and now we're going to try the Nuvo Drops. Okay, so this one I'm not going to apply to this. I'm going to apply it straight to the stencil. I'll hold my stencil still. Make you a little closer. There. Okay, orient you a little bit. Okay, so I am just going to just put it where I see it, and maybe at the tops of the things, because it's going to spread smoosh, right? Because you're going to drag down, so you don't need to fill the whole thing. So try that. Try about that much, and then drag it. And then if you have a little extra on there, drag it again, drag it again, drag it again, and look for any empty spots. Like here, I seem to have an empty spot. Can you see? I'm going in here, and I'm just going to fill in these little empty spots. Maybe I'll do this one too. What the heck? And if you didn't have enough down, see, this is all experiment, so I don't know exactly how much is enough. But I found that I was able to drag it pretty good. Okay, now you can even go the other way. Sometimes that will help. Oh, I got a little on the picture. That's all right. Don't know what's going to happen there. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I would say I'm going to take that off. Can I? Pretty much. It maybe stains a little. So I'm going to be a little careful with the design. But there we have that. And look at that. That's just going to dry like that. That's kind of cool. Now remember, important to address your stencil right away. Clean that goop off. Just clean the goop off. A little wet wipe in hand. Ready to go. And your stencil is good and ready to go for round 2. All right, so these two are addressed. How cute is that? All right, let's move along and we'll try some more. And I'll do some different colors. Something like that. Don't know. Okay, I'm rummaging over here and looking for a good one. That might be looking for either dark or light ones, I would say, because things will pop. Okay, let's try this one. And where is that one that I had with the big leaf? There it is. All right, let me show you how that one went. I did this. This is what I did, exactly what I did. I still have a little on there, so I'm going to work with the same color. So I'm going to flood. Just to go over the basic shape. Let's try that. Let's see if that's the right technique. Okay, went over the basic fill. Whoop, I went over onto the paper, off the paper. That's okay. Sometimes you can't tell where you are. Where up or it's down. Any more on there? Get on there. Get on the paper. And let's see what we got. We got a little bit more there. There we go. Okay, and we're lifting, and we're lifting. Oh, look what we got. We got that. That's pretty, isn't it? I mean, it's a very easy way to gild things. And that's going to dry and stay there. That's not going anywhere. Yeah. Of course, it's also drying and staying there on my stencil. So I'm swooping in, just going to get a little rub. And because you scrape, you know, there's really not much residue on here. See that? It's really not a lot because there's a scrape. Yeah. Now this, I would say clean that up because you're going to get that stuck on the back of your cards. And then clean the end of this because you want that edge to stay nice and sharp. And you're going to find when you start keeping your eye out for these things like come in the mail a lot, and you're just going to come across them in life, you know, old cards to something. Just save them because they're really handy in the craft room. Okie dokie. So let's say you have let's say you don't have Digikits. Hey, I don't do Digikits, Pam. I'm not a Digikit person, no printer, and don't want to buy them. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. You don't have to buy them. You can still have fun. Well, let's say, let me grab some papers. You can do this on anything, really. Okay, I'm just going to grab, oops, sorry. You can do cardstock, but I'm just going to grab some old, this is just printer paper, nothing exciting. Let me back up a little. And this is like old book page. I think it's always exciting, old book page. Okay, so let us say, maybe we just want to put this on printer paper. And let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's a nice white contrast, right? Okay, let's give this a go. All right, how's this going to turn out? Where's it going to go in life? Is there a right and a wrong side to these stencils? I wonder if there is. I'll bet there is. Oh, who knows these things in life, right? Okay, put that there. I'm just putting word side up. How about that? I'm just going to, like, come in here and flood the area. I guess you go through a bit of Nuvo Drops, but there's a lot in these bottles, and I got a lot of these bottles, and I'm never going to use them up dotting, you know. So this is an alternative way to use up some of this stuff and get your money's worth, you know. Okay, so there, we flooded. Now we scrape. Go slow. Don't move the stencil. Okay, you can go back up. Yeah, okay, and now we remove gingerly. Oh, look at that. We have that. Very nice, right? Okay, I'll zoom you in. I'll zoom you in. Settle down. More? Okay. Yep. There we go. Oop, see, I now have splotches. I need to remove these so I don't get it all in. Okay, now I can show you. There. That's... Oh, no! It's okay. It's okay. Yep. Oh, what happens in the reality of it in a craft room, right? Okay, so now we have that. Yeah. Okay, there's a little overage here, but I don't mind that. I think it kind of just looks like a little bit of a brocade bit. Almost fabric-like. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clean my stencil. Yes, cleaning my stencil. Very quickly, very deftly cleaning the stencil. These are expensive stencils, these little metal ones. Sometimes you can find them at the thrift store. I think I have seen them in Hobby Lobby, but I don't think you need these. I think you can do it with the other ones. Well, let's try one of the other ones and let's see. Hold on. Okay, here is a regular stencil that, like, maybe these are easy to find on eBay and Amazon and stuff like that. Just regular stencils, average size. Not like they're pretty, but not super detailed. Let's see what one of these looks like in comparison. So I'm just gonna put that aside to dry. Before I stick my elbow in it. Okay, I have a little bit on here still. I think it's still wet. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm going to use this stencil. I forgot. Never mind. All right, so I'm going to put that here. I'm just going to rub this on there. I'm just going to use it up. Is there enough in there? Not much. Okay, I'm going to need more than that. Okay. Oh, you're what? What are you doing way up there? Come on down. Okay, here we are. So let's just go ahead and flood. So I guess the nice thing about this is you're going to get a pretty gilding look to it as opposed to just spritzing with something. I guess, yeah, there's spritz dyes too, but if you have a bunch of these and you're just looking for something to do with them that might be fun and different, maybe you can play with your stencils and your liquid pearls and Nuvo Drops. Yeah, how about that? Okay, let's see what we got. I'll go back the other way just to fill in any holes. Okay. And here we go, big reveal. Ooh, okay, I had a little leakage. And I don't know if that was user error or do these have a right and a wrong way? They might. I don't know. We'll try it again and see if we can get one that comes out more crisp. Still pretty though. And still, like that would be a nice adornment on any page, right? You could use that for something. Maybe this could be the top of a bookmark or something like that. That would be cool. Or a page edge. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I got the leak. Maybe I didn't push in the right direction. Let me try it again. Try it again and see where this takes us. Did I wipe that off? What did I use? The round one. Okay, yes, I did wipe that off. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take another piece of white paper. Any piece of, I got like a million of them here. Okay, all right, here we go. Here's a piece of white paper. And let's try, there's a nice butterfly on here. Let's try you. This stencil does feel like it has a right side and a wrong side. Let's just try this. Okay, okay. And maybe we could try a blue one. Okay, we're moving on to a new color. Thank you very much, Copper Penny. We are now moving on to, this is, I just had it on my desk, Wedgwood Blue. Yeah, Wedgwood Blue Nuvo Drops. Okay, here we go. Just want to see if this works. All right. And I want to bring you along for the ride. Okay, so I can see some gappage. Yeah, because my stencil is not super flat, where the metal stencil has more flatness to it. So these little stencils, they might not work as well because there's some space here. So let's just see what happens. What the heck? Try to keep it as flat as possible. That's the key, I think. Go across. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen. I missed some spots. Yeah, here you go. Boom, boom, boom. It's not going to be where you didn't put it. Okay. Okay, I just need to put a little more down. Okay. This might be nice for a cover or something like that, you know, where you don't mind using a little bit of a higher quality product to make something. Well, let's just see what this looks like, Pam. Let's not get all excited first. We don't even know. Okay, I'm doing lots of rubbing on this, so if it's leaking underneath, it's leaking underneath. Is it? Oh, minimal. Not bad. That one was better. I was more attentive to what was going on there, and this is what I got. Now I am going to go ahead and wipe my stencil. Well, it's not that hard to get off here. So there was some leakage, and maybe it's because the paper is porous and soft. Maybe it would be better on a harder surface. Well, that is pretty though, isn't it? I don't know, I like that. I really do like that. Okay, so this is regular copy paper. And now I'm going to try it on a piece of cardstock, which I also... Okay, I'm mussing in my stuff in here. I'm mussing in my stuff in. Okay, here is a piece of 110-pound weight cardstock, because that's usually the one I have around here. But anything that's like the back of a greeting card, something with a little stiff to it, you know what I mean? All right, so let's try another one of these. Where'd the butterfly go? Oh, it's over there. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's try the same thing and see if a stiffer paper helps. And we're going to try the same butterfly so we can like cross compare. All right. Let me go closer. Closer. All right, here we go. We're flooding. I'm going to fill every doodad drop, and I'm going to be generous. Oh, I need to keep it down though. Make sure you keep it down, Pam. Okay. Just drawing inside the stencil. Yeah, okay. Dot, 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 dot. Just put enough in there so it'll work. Okay. And now I'm going to take my little scraper, which is where? Here. Okay. Keep it flat. Go slow, keep it flat. All right. Okay, now we scrape the other way. Don't really know what I'm doing here. There's some little area there. Could probably use a little bit more. You can see where I shorted it. Yep. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, okay. Mooshing, mooshing. I think in the extra mooshing that I'm doing here, that's probably where it leaks. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm bringing it close. You can see it. Like, ooh, ooh. Okay, let me just slide it in position. And the big reveal. Here we go. Oh, a little better. Still a little bit of, you know, but not bad. You know what I mean? Not bad. Actually pretty pretty. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, I don't enjoy. I wonder if we can get after image. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, now we got to try that. Okay, let's try after image. That means that whatever residual is on here, let's turn it over and press it down and see if we can pick up that. So let's try that. All right, so let me just do one. And maybe, where'd the blue go? Here it is. Do one of these. Same process, stiffer paper. Maybe I'm putting more Nuvo drop down too. Okay, put that down. Drop. Oh, I went underneath there. That was user error. Everybody saw that. Oh no, you can't see anything. Sorry. Okay, back it up. Okay, there was a little user error over here because I stuck the tip of this underneath the stencil. So knowing that, okay, here we go. Now as I smoosh, keeping it flat as possible, smooshing, smooshing, and then counter smooshing, just to get the little, any residual on the scraper back into happy color making. Okay, so now there's some dampness of this. Let's remove this. So we have that, which we know. Now let's see if we turn this right around, we put it here, will we get an after image showing the negative? Oh, gnats. We've got that. Okay, all right, here we go. I don't know. This might be a big flub or nothing, but we're going to find out. Oh, we got a little something. I mean, there was something. We got that. That's kind of pretty, right? Yeah. So make sure you use that. We've got that. And then you got a little of that going on. Okay, here's the one we did. There's a little seepage. Hold it nice and flat to reduce seepage. But then you also have that. That's pretty. Okay, so that is on the cardstock. Now let us remove this quickly before it dries. Oh, and apparently it has already dried because it turned to plastic. Oh, it's coming off. No, it is coming off. I think it takes a little bit. Oh, and I also decided to dedicate a kitchen scrubby to cleaning these. So let me just put a little bit of water. I don't think water is going to help with Nuvo Drops, but maybe the scrubbing action of the kitchen scrubber will help take this, and it seems to be doing the trick. So kitchen scrubber, dedicated only to craft use at this point, but kitchen scrubber with the rough side does remove a lot of that. So there we go. We got to address the other side too. Yeah, because it goes everywhere. Yeah, there's a little more work involved in this. I'll kid you not, but I think it was a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see where we got a few more minutes. We can still play. Let's have some more fun. All right, so let's use this traditional stencil that probably a lot of people can access easily for not too much money, and let us play more with the modeling paste itself. Okay, so let me. I don't know. I'll try this one. That's pretty. We'll use you. And what are you? Like, do you even work anymore? I bought this Heidi swap at Tuesday morning at some point, I think. Totally forgot I had it. Texture Paste White. Okay, so that's another brand you could try if you're looking for the squeeze tube. I think the squeeze tube is pretty darn handy. All right, so let's try a regular stencil. Let's try just the corner of that. We're just going for the white. Oop, and I have this. This is probably dry on there. Well, it's almost dry. Let me wipe that off. All right, so we have a nice flat. It's hard to remember with the plastic to clean it off and wipe it up. Let me put my little lid on. Don't forget your little lid on. The little lid on. All right, here we go. So there, we're going to go for white modeling paste. Oh, don't be talking at me like that. This is pearlescent white modeling paste. Okay, here we go. Flat. Flat is key. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, that's easy to work with. I have to admit, the modeling paste is very easy to work with. I guess that's why it's modeling paste. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, I like that a lot. It's almost like a doily on the corner. Very easy. And I'm not even too worried if it dries on there. It's going to be easier to get off if you don't wait till it dries, but I know I can chip it off pretty easily. And I've got the kitchen scrubby if needed. So, yeah, that was fun. Let's do more of those. Okay. Okay, this lady, I think she needs some loving. Let's give her a little happiness here. Okay, so she's just got, you know, that Victorian scowl, I would say. Yes, all right, so now she's got a nice little bow, but I'm going to give her, I have a big bow here. Let's see what that would look like if we just gave her that. Do I still, oh, I stuck that in the corner. Okay, I still have some of this pearlescent on it. Let's just see what happens. What the heck? It's only printed paper, for goodness sake. Don't get all excited. Those Digikits are printed on cardstock. This one. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Okay, get it off your face. Oh, get it off your face. It's on your face. It's too late. Yeah, I got it on her face, and then I rolled it off her face. But you can kind of see. That looks adorable, doesn't it? I'm sure she didn't appreciate what I just did to her forehead. But that's all right. And I also think, I'm not 100% sure we're going to try this now. Well, we're going to try on a dry one. Okay, yeah, let's try this one. Okay, this one says love. That had a little black ink on it, so that's why it looks a little darker, but it should be nice and white. But I think what I'm going to do is, oh, I need to wipe this off here. See, yeah, I think if you're going to do like a mass making, you want to do a bunch all at once of the same thing, because then you're not changing product and having to wipe constantly. Just keep doing like a bunch until this is clean. And then you use all your product, which is handy. And, okay, where's that pencil? Where's that magic pencil that we so love? Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think I've ever done, maybe I've done this? Yeah, I think I've done this. Okay, Aquarelle Stabilo pencil, 8046 is a nice pencil that is a water-soluble pencil. Okay, so this is pretty dry. Okay, that's dry. So let's just go around, and we're going to see if we can give it some, like, flare around the edge. It looks like ridiculous at this point, but hold on to your hats. Okay, now the finger, it might work, it might not work. We might be better with a Q-tip in this case. Why? Because we can do more pinpoint action. And I'm going to go in my handy dandy ever-present, can't remember exactly where I put them, but I'm going to find them, Q-tip bucket. Where are you, Q-tips? Where are you? You can't be that far. Bias, yarn, glitter, seam binding, sour silk, where do the Q-tips go? Oh, really? You know what's going to happen? I'm going to look over here in 2 seconds after the video, and they're going to be right there, right where you left them, in the Q-tip bin. as always. Okay, fine, fine. Oh, I found them. Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, they're there. Yep, labeled Q-tips. See that? Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'm back. I'm just going to, this is my cup. Spritz a little water in there. Oops, sorry. Yep, that wasn't handy, was it? Okay, put that, oh, yeah, we got a little tight quarters here today. Okay, get that up there. And I'm going to use the one with the point. There's the Q-tip with a point. I'm going to use that one, just because I think I can get into this little areas better. I ran out of water already. Okay, I'm going to use what I have, and then go back and maybe use some more. Oh, okay. Oh, but do you see how that makes the whole thing flare? Okay, I have everything falling on top of me right now. You can't see it, but it's just a disaster in here right at the moment. Okay, that's okay. We must craft. Crafting is more fun than cleaning up, right? Yep. Okay, got that straight. All right, there we go. So let's look at it from its bigness. There. I mean, completely different look, right? And, you know, I think that's kind of cool. So you can do that, you know? And I imagine you could do that with the stickle stuff, too. The Nuvo Drops. Should we goof one up? Sure, why not? Here's one that's like half done. Let's try it. Just a grand experiment. We're wrapping it up here. I'm going to try this. This is dry. I don't know if this will be good luck because, you know, black. Maybe I'm going to only do it on one side. Yeah, let's try that. Kind of like a calligraphy thing. Yeah. That's what I tell myself. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try that. Squirt of the water. Make sure you close up your modeling paste so they don't dry out on you. And I've had this for years, like 110 million years, and it's still moist. Very nice. Thank you very much for being moist still. I said moist. Some people don't like the word moist. I don't mind it. I have no energy on it. Okay, same thing. Just going to whisk, 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 whisk. All right, see what that looks like. I don't know. See how it goes. It's kind of cool. I mean, you could play with it a little bit and see if you could get it come cooler, but that is kind of cool. I don't know what to do with this over here. Let's just, yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's kind of neat. I didn't think I was going to like it. I ended up liking it. Now, what is that little hoo-ha there? I don't know. Maybe not do that little over there, but when it's nestled around the letters, it's kind of cool. And because it's a plastic, it's not going to move your copper color at all with the water. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. I think I'm missing part of this L here. Let me just draw it in. You can do that too. You can just complete things that don't totally connect. And look at this, it's a little bit there, it's a bit there. Just make it so you can actually see the word. You can do that with markers or pencil or pen or anything like that. So there you go, folks. I don't know what that was, but that was just the grand experimentation of it all. That's actually how I do a lot of things ahead of time before I show you. And then I thought, why don't I just bring you along for the ride? Let's see what we make together. Okay, I'm going to try and put some of these here so you can see them. And the different things that we made. Oh yeah, here's exposing my messy desk. It is highly messy today, but there's a lot of frolic and fun happening around here, and I hope you enjoyed that. And put that there, so you can see the different examples. Oh yeah, we had this guy, did him. I did that one. And that was pretty. This is how that one came out. He's drawing very nice, very pretty. He would look nice with the pencil technique too, I think. And we have this one, Mrs. Bow Lady with damaged forehead. You know, she had a rough day. It happens. It happens. Okay. There we go. Whoop. Over there. Over there. A couple more of these. Well, we did quite a few. You know, I mean, these things happen quickly. They do. They happen very quickly. So you could actually crank out quite a few if you stayed focused and on task. Yeah. Oh Lord, there's the one that's stuck together. Remember this one? Just on, oh yeah, there we go. So try not to drop your bottles onto your artwork because that makes a mess, yeah. Yeah, we did a lot. And the others, here you go. So, I'm just trying to get them all in here. And here's our butterflies. I mean, they're kind of hard to get in here, but I'll put them in there. Here are example butterflies. Are these dry yet? Let me see. Yeah, these are pretty much dry. So that's how long Nuvo Drops takes to dry. These are all, like, they're dry, tacky dry, but they're dry where you're okay to move forward with your crafting. So there you go, folks. I hope you had fun. Sunny, you got anything to say? Not today, Mom. I'm kind of all curled up in my... Okay, fine. We'll let you sleep. I hope you're having a lot of fun today crafting, and welcome to everybody who's new. Thank you for everybody who has been around. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. If you haven't signed up for that, make sure you do, because you get a free digital image email to you every month with a whole bunch of other freebies. And also, you get I have my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I have podcasts. That's right. You can take me with you wherever you go, and you listen to me on a podcast. Tuesdays and Thursdays is new audio material, and I also have video podcasts which show up on Spotify most other days of the week. And also, I have an Etsy shop where you can find journals and bundles when they're ready. I sell printable images called Digikits, which you can just purchase the collection. There's 5 pages in each. Print as many of them as you like. They're always saved for you on Etsy. You never lose them. You can also save them to your devices, but they're cool collections of birds and Victorian and celestial and butterflies and dragonflies and all sorts of amazing pictures you can use in your artwork. And I also sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of really cool, interesting, old and vintage and unique papers in packs of 100 plus to use in your junk journaling. And also I have a print and mail service. If you don't have a printer, I will print out 10 Digikits for you. That's 50 pages printed on lightweight cardstock. And you just give me the names of the Digikits, and also that's it. You just purchase the print and mail. It's a one-time purchase. You get 10 Digikits printed and mailed to you. Free priority shipping is included, and also all I need from you is the name of the 10 Digikits. You just give me the names via Etsy message or to my email, pam@paperoutpost.com. I only need the first 2 to 3 words. And I have a merchandise shop. If you like the phrase create with reckless abandon, you can get t-shirts and sweatshirts for yourself or friends in my merchandise shop, along with totes and mugs and hoodies. Also, I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies, things like that. It is an affiliate link, and that means that I earn a small commission on those purchases, but you also do not pay more for the items if you purchase them through my Amazon shop. What else? You can find me on Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook group. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple, and we can use our ingredients and our supplies in different ways. Let's keep having fun. Let's explore. Let's push our envelopes together. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.